I greet the God in you, who is the God in me. Praise be Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Good morning and good afternoon or good evening to other time zone. Our gospel for today is from the gospel according to St. Mark, chapter 13, verses 44 to 46. And the gospel is composed of two parables. Two parables. Ano itong dalawa? The parable of the hidden treasure and the parable of a merchant searching for fine pearls. The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure buried on a field which a person finds and hides again, and out of joy goes and sells all that he has and then buys that field. May I ask you this question. What do you treasure? What do you treasure most at present? And how do you keep this treasure secured? You know, the metaphor of the hidden treasure and also of the fine pearls reveals our deep, long searching for the greatest treasure that we want to possess in life. And what are those treasures that you want to possess? In your life now. And why this treasure? Siguro, tatanungin natin ang isang tao, sabihin niya sa akin, Father, yung bagong karir na matagal ko nang pinapangarap. O tanungin natin ang isang ina na kaluluwa lamang ng kanyang panganay na sanggol. Sasabihin siguro, isang sanggol, yung anak ko, Father, na matagal na naming pinagdarasal naming mag-asawa. O kaya, ang isang OFW na matagal nang hindi nakakauwi sa kanyang pamilya. At ngayon, ay nabigyan ng pagkakataon na magbakasyon. Father, ang makapiling ang minamahal ko sa buhay na matagal ko nang inaasam. O kaya, Father, ang mananalo ako sa loto at marami na akong pera ngayon. O di kaya sa isang contest, paano ba sasabihin? Contestadora? Mahilig mag-join sa contest. Sabi niya, yung makuha ko yung corona. At maitanghal ako as the Miss International, Miss Globe, Miss Universe. How about discovering treasure, the hidden treasure buried in your heart? How about discovering the pearl of the great prize deep in your heart? Let me tell you a story. Alam ko, ang iba sa inyo ay pamilyar na sa kwentong ito. It's a story of Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great. On his deathbed, Alexander the Great summoned his army generals and told them his 3 ultimate wishes. I know some of you are familiar with this story. The first wish is the best doctor should carry his coffin. Number 2 wish, the wealth that he has accumulated, such money, gold, precious stones, should be scattered along the procession to the cemetery. And the third wish is his hands should be let loose as they hang outside the coffin for all to see. And you know, one of the generals who was surprised by this unusual request asked Alexander to explain. And here is what Alexander the Great had to say. Number one, sabi niya, I want the best doctor to carry my coffin to demonstrate that in the face of death, even the best doctor in the world have no power to heal and to restore life. Secondly, I want the road to be covered with my treasures so that everyone sees that material wealth acquired on earth will stay on earth. Oo nga naman. Di mo naman madadala talaga sa kamatayan. And third, I want my hands to swing in the wind so that people understand two important lessons in life. That we come and live to this world empty-handed. And secondly, that the most precious treasures that we must hold on in our lifetime is God. Diyos. Beautiful story. Yes, prayer is finding God deep in our hearts. Bakit marami sa atin ang hindi mahanap ang the greatest treasure ng buhay natin, the most valuable thing in our life? Bakit hindi natin matagpuan ang tunay na kaligayahan and even contentment sa buhay natin at patuloy tayong naghahanap sa buhay? Bakit? Kasi hinahanap natin saan? Sa labas. Hinahanap natin sa palibot natin, outside of us. Baka nakalimutan natin that the greatest treasure is in your heart. The greatest treasure is God Himself. And every time we spend moment of prayer, we are no longer searching for that pearl, but the God Himself, who is the greatest treasure and the pearl of great price, is the one searching and encountering us. And when you have found God, you have found your greatest treasure of your life. When you have found God, you have found your true value. You have found your true significance. You have found your true meaning. You have found your true happiness. Let me invite you to pray. Lord, you are my greatest treasure. When I found your words, they became my joy and happiness of my heart. Having you is indeed a heavenly possession, is enough for me to live with contentment and happiness. Amen.